heading towards that puck along the boards. They clip each other, and it was an offensive chance, so refs are going to call that 100 times out of 100.
Arkansas with a tiny bit of a Greg Louganis on that, you guys. There wasn't a whole lot of hold on the arm, but that was a beautiful no-splash dive.
When was the last time Greg Louganis actually dove?
That was the '84 Olympics.
That was the same time as Nadia Comaneci was in gymnastics.
Yeah, good job there, Kiefer. We're going to have to find some new Olympic divers.
Well, we won't find them in these Olympics coming up, you guys. The pool will be a little frozen.
Yeah, I was in the 2nd grade. Here come the Ducks in good poke check right at the blue line. That missed Seneca. No icing here. Let's plays it off. Hard around Burns. It'll skip up and out of the rink. They get one off a duck and climb the glass.
Speaking of out of the rink, this from the Tampa Bay game last night. Tampa player flipping it out. And on the bench, reaching up right there, actually leaping. I believe that's a 10-inch vertical from our former teammate, Dan Highnote. Actually got himself a penalty, and when I texted him this video, he explained to me that he was saving lives of the first 2 rows there in Tampa.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to save the minor for delay of game. He's trying to save somebody getting hit with a puck.
There's always a spin, Moj.
Now, I got to say, that vertical did not look terribly impressive. I don't know, what do you guys think on that?
Not bad in the suit, I think. McCarr up the boards. Nelson chips it. Took a swipe, couldn't get it out. Here's Gauthier. Miss Seneca. Hard up and out. Good play by the Avs. And by the way, the last competitive dive for Greg Louganis, the 1988 Olympics in Seoul.
Oh, he was on the reserve team in '84. I forgot about that.
No, he was there in '84. Right, so you got to find a new diver.
That name just sticks with me. I think it's because he caught his head on the diving board. I believe that happened.
Oh, he's also one of the best of all time. That's off his skating into the Ducks bench.
As we look at, you see Coach Quenneville there as they throw the puck up. Johnny and I talked to him today, and I said, "So, Coach Q, how do you like my mustache?" Johnny, can you tell us what he said?
He said you got to water it.
He goes, "You got to water it a little."
In the middle of the night when you wake up, you need to water it.
You need to water it. So the king of all mustaches. Then Coach Joe Quenneville gave me some valuable mustache tips today, which I'll be using tonight.
No, I don't think you will be.
Little miracle growing there?
Maybe. I mean, nothing compares to Coach Q, right? Kaloran kicks it up top. Trouba walks and shoots. It's blocked by Nichushkin. Oh, it's great to have Big Foul back. He only missed a game, but great to see him back in the lineup.
Well, those car wrecks, they can be scary, and sounds like he was no worse for wear. They were just precautionary with him last game against Washington.
Down to the final 13 seconds of the kill. Nice steal by Manson. He'll eat the clock. No shots on goal for the Ducks on that power play. And now it's over. Murray's out of the box. Ducks don't have it. Watch out. Centering pass taken away by Olofsson. McKinnon tried to sprint, got cut off. Now he's got it. McKinnon, rink wide. Into the corner, Drury. Sends it off. Stuffed around now. Here's McKinnon. Up the board. Rips it from McCarr. Collects and shoots, and it's blocked. 5 Ducks stacking up down the slot, boys. Johnny, you talked about it.
It's a hallmark of Joel Quenneville teams. Unless the defender shows slap shot, then your job is to try and take sticks away of the forwards in front of the net. But if you're showing wrister, the defenders are going to try and block it every time.
Up and comes out of the zone, taken by the Avs, and that missed McKinnon. Quick little backhand flip by Olofsson. DL outed it off the stick of McCarr and smothered by Wedgwood. No score, period 1 with 4:16 to go at Ball Arena. And what will Mark Rycroft look like in about 20 years? Look to your left, right there.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months plus 0 payments for 90 days on the purchase of a new 2025 Telluride or 2026 Sorrento.
Listen up, hockey fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you can turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on the money line, puck line, anytime goal scorer.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Timmy! Life's better when you're under our roof. Because we know it's more than a new home.
It's really him.
It's a new journey.
Welcome to the neighborhood, Jordan.
Thanks, guys. Whoa.
And when you feel protected, you can dream fearlessly.
Go long.
Bundle home and auto and save up to 40%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Avs fans, here's your chance to own one-of-a-kind Colorado Avalanche Hockey Fights Cancer items. Commemorative jerseys, sticks, goals, pucks, everything up for auction. Right now at ksc.givesmart.com or text KSC to 76278. The auction is live through tomorrow at 8 p.m. Proceeds will benefit Kroenke Sports Charities community programs in Colorado, including American Cancer Society patient services programs in Colorado and the V Foundation Cancer Research Studies here in Colorado. That shot is wide off the draw. Cycled by Harkins. Strome, chased by Girard. Sammy G trying to wedge that stick in there. A shot. Nice body positioning. Ripped off now for Bartikov. Forward line getting some time, and the Avs are offside. Guys, we're more than 16 minutes into the game. The Ducks only have 2 shots on goal.
You can see a little bit of what Anaheim's trying to do. They're trying to keep the Colorado shots to the outside. You think about it, the one really dangerous shot is from Lehkonen in the slot, but everything else to the outside, and then really trying to cycle down low on this Avs D. But Sean, you said it, Moj, great body position. When you're 5'8", you have to be a little bit smarter and go into board battles a little bit differently than a 6'2", 6'3" defender.
There are the Ducks ahead. Killorn took a chop at it. Frees up to Malinsky. Took a hit. Did Malinsky. Ducks with control. Granlund, wrist shot. Blocked away. That shattered the stick of Olofsson. Lacombe is in. Whistle all the way through. Comes to Trouba. Turnaround shot. Oh, and that clipped Granlund. Seneca let it fly, and he ripped it right off his teammate's leg. Drop pass, Malinsky is in. Finds Marty Necas. Slams it down deep. He felt that backside pressure from Seneca. Down to 3 minutes to go here in period number 1 right now. If you're the Ducks, I'm not sure you're too worried about really 2 shots on goal so far. You've shortened the game to a 40-minute game at this point.
And if you're the Ducks, you get out of the first period 0-0 on the road. That's a pretty dream start for you, especially considering all the injuries in the late scratch of McTavish basically right at game time.
Manson took a chop. That puck is out. Hailing with a stab there, and here come the Ducks back in with Gauthier. Wrist shot, saved by Wedgwood. Overskated. Brindley able to clip it out.
You see kind of Gauthier right there. Just a quick little shot, 81 miles an hour. He's got an absolute bomb if he wants it.
Wedgwood has not seen a whole lot tonight, guys, so you got to be ready at any moment. That's not easy for a goalie who's not seeing a lot of rubber. Cut down by a shot, couldn't get it ahead. Harkins is in, shadowed there by Girard. Sends a deep redirect, save, rebound, save by Wedgwood. Quick short side shot, and it's blocked out of the zone.
Well, Zellweger had an opportunity. That puck just didn't lay flat when he was going to take that one-timer. Wedgwood had laid out on the opposite side of the net.
Cross-ice pass shot wide by Lehkonen. He had to settle that puck down. A shot, a bomb deflected wide. Swiped at by Nelson. Out it comes.
Good job once again, Jackie Shaw playing in Game 7 on the season, 18th in his National Hockey League career.
Back into the Ducks, to the forehand, and that one's knocked wide. Washi had no chance, and McKinnon collects. Avs are on him. Avs completing the change. Malinsky tried to shoot. Comes to Natchez, and that skipped away from him. McCall able to pound it deep. Olofsson tripped back behind the net, no call. Chopped at it. Finally, Ian Moore works it ahead for Anaheim. A pivot and a shot. That's way wide of the cage. Johnston back in. Finds his defenseman. Cut off on the near side, Granlund. Avs will pick up that loose puck. Malinsky finds the outlet to McCarr. McCarr had to reach. Picked up now by Natchez. Feeds it off. McKinnon shoots short side. Down the side of the net. Avs flying all over the zone. Manson tried to give it back, and he fanned on it. It just worked away from him, right.
Smart play by McKinnon. He just put that right on the ice. Tried to fool Dostal. He was up to the challenge.
Ducks into the slot. Saved by Wedgwood. Anaheim getting dangerous late. Long shot there is blocked. Pounded away by Colton with 1 to go, and that will do it. So we've got no score at the end of 1 here at Ball Arena. And the Ducks with a couple of flurries late.
Pretty low event period, really. Not much against Wedgwood. The Avs, not a ton of great A's against Dostal. A lot of hockey left here, but I think that's a win for Anaheim to get out of the first 0-0.
At the end of 1, we've got no score, Avs and Ducks. You're watching Colorado Avalanche hockey on Altitude. After the break, stay tuned. It's the forward intermission report. Rachel Toss, John Michael Lyles, and Eric Johnson.
Yeah, they controlled the possession. They controlled the puck for the most part, but really Anaheim maybe had 1 or 2 okay looks, but not a whole lot going on for Anaheim. Palin had that breakaway that he flubbed on the back end, but Colorado controlled most of the play. Just really not a whole lot going on for either team. Natchez with the side of the post there, he hit. The best one was Lehkonen right in the middle of the slot. Yeah. Burns gets a shot through here, but as you mentioned, Johnny, just a whole lot of not much going on.
There was some more movement on the power play. Putting Olofsson there, you could see there was some rotation between him and Nelson in the bumper and net front, and I think it created some confusion. Unfortunately, Avs weren't really able to generate any clean opportunities on that power play.
You talked about Olofsson on the top power play unit. We're seeing the first look at this new top line tonight with Olofsson. What were your thoughts with that?
It's a different adjustment. The game that Victor Olofsson plays isn't the same game that Arturi Lehkonen plays or Gabe Landeskog plays. Those guys are going to be net front all the time, so it's an adjustment for McKinnon and Natchez. It's an adjustment for Olofsson because there is a bit of an expectation, EJ. And so when you take somebody like Arturi Lehkonen off the top line where you know that he's net front 90% of the time, it takes a minute.
And how often does McKinnon give credit to Lehkonen for the dirty work that he does below the goal line? I mean, Nate is always heaping praise on Lecky. And make no mistake about it, when Olofsson got to the rink this morning and he sees his number on the board next to McKinnon, you're definitely a little nervous too. Like, you have to be on to play with Nate. And if you don't, you're going to hear about it. Nate expects a lot out of his line mates. He expects a lot out of himself. So far, I liked how Olofsson looked tonight, though.
Yeah, it does seem like it would be a lot of pressure to skate with 29 right next to you. So we'll stay with us here on Altitude because we're going to hear from Brock Nelson. He recently joined the Puck Around podcast. You don't want to miss this clip.
I'm not him. Sorry, guys. I'm not him. I'm not Jack. I'm not that me, Jack. Just one more. One more before you go. One more before you go. One more.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that stops short of amazing.
Lease the 2026 RX 350 for $499 a month for 42 months.
Corporations and insurance companies have the resources to hire the very best. We believe you deserve the same. That's why our firm brings top-tier legal talent and first-class customer service to personal injury victims.
It doesn't matter to us whether it's a big case or a small case. We know for our clients, it is their only case.
You're going to be treated like a human being, and we're going to fight for you till the bitter end, until the other side gives you what you're entitled to.
Others promise, Postman delivers.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
Yeah! Woo!
What did she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
We actually sold the Twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums too. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man.
We do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
There's always the one who sees the world just a little bit differently and who is always there to listen. The one who pushes you to reach higher and go farther. The one others aspire to be like. You know the one. The one who sees the future with as much hope as you do. Who knows you, who nurtures you, who shines for you. HCA Health One. The one who shows up. The one you trust for life.
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree. The holidays are done.
No way they're done.
They are.
We thought so too, Gary. But then Verizon just gave us their best deal.
4 new iPhone 17s, all on them.
Yep, and 4 lines, all for just $25.
You got anything under there for me?
It's a holiday miracle.
Our best deals are still here. Come into Verizon and get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed. And 4 lines for just $25 a line.
Love that spirit, folks.
Your third-generation Olympian. Can you just quickly go through it, the relation, and how you're third generation?
Yeah, my uncle, Dave, my mom's brother, was on the 1980 team, the Miracle team, Lake Placid. And then my grandpa, Bill, and his brother, Roger, were on the 1960 team. And his other brother, Gordon, was on the 56 team. So the three of them were 56 and 60s, the Gordon, Roger, and Bill. And my grandpa and Roger were 2 of the 3 guys who started Christian Brothers Hockey Sticks back in World War II. So yeah, there they are. Yeah. That's Grandpa on the right, and then Dave on the left.
When you hear that call from Al Michaels, do they know where they were on the ice?
I actually think my uncle might have chucked his stick at the end of the game. I'm pretty sure there's an angle at the bottom. I'm pretty sure he was the one that chucks his stick, like when they kind of all flood onto the ice. But that call, that call is so iconic. Like I feel like, I can't remember who of my mom. I think my mom might have been there. My grandpa. Such a crazy game.
Well, always great to hear those stories, and so cool to see how well-connected Nelson's family is. But that episode is out now, the Puck Around and Pod Out podcast, and you can listen to it wherever you find your podcast. Whole lot of options and no reason for you to not be listening.
It's fun. Brock Nelson was amazing. Speaking of the Lake Placid Olympics, we played a tournament. When I was playing for the U.S. program, we played a tournament in Lake Placid at that rink, which was so cool.
I was there for the World Junior Trial Camp in 05, and I came in probably a little bit out of shape, and I threw up all over the ice. We had the hardest drill, and I went over.
When disaster strikes, Daily and Black helps Colorado clients rebuild after fires, floods, hailstorms, delayed, denied insurance claims. Now, past results don't always guarantee future outcomes. Call Daily and Black today for your free consult.
Family of trucks and SUVs, proud sponsor of winter. Now get Bronco Sport with up to $5,000 in total savings, or lease for $279 a month, or lease Bronco for just $399. Only at your local Ford stores.
What if there was a train that took you to a world that took your breath away? Come explore Colorado's crown jewel. The Royal Gorge Route Railroad is now boarding.
Book your train adventure today at royalgorgeroute.com.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Getting our hockey hair done.
Yeah, you don't expect us to go out on the ice looking like amateurs, or worse, wrestlers.
You guys sure are styling and profiling.
Hockey's not just about what's in your heart, but what's on your head.
And for the best looking lettuce, you need your experts.
Like how these experts at Car Shield give you the best protection for your car?
Now you get it. If you have an out-of-warranty car, you gotta call Car Shield before your car breaks down.
A great hockey player is nothing without his hair artist. And calling Car Shield is as important as having great hair.
Hockey hair time.
Hockey hair time. Woo! Now that's a thing of beauty.
Oh, for great flow, call us. For the best protection on your out-of-warranty car, call Car Shield.
Call Car Shield now for a plan that'll help you get your expensive repair bills paid. Because it's not a matter of if your car will break down, but when. Call 800-995-2359. 800-995-2359.
When insurance claims are delayed or denied, Daly & Black helps Colorado families and businesses stand up to those insurance companies. Every case is unique, but we'll fight to protect your rights. Call Daly & Black today.
Welcome back. Let's check in with HCA Health One. Here's Mark Rycroft standing by with Josh Manson.
All right, here with Josh Manson. Josh, how'd that first period go for you guys?
I thought it was decent. A couple weird bounces, I think, with the ice that led to, unsustained play. But for the most part, I thought we were doing well in the O zone, shutting them down kind of through the neutral zone, slowing them down at least. They're a good team, though. They got good sticks. They're turning pucks over.
So you spent 8 years with the Anaheim Ducks. When you see the old jersey on there, bring back any memories at all?
Yeah, just being young and having fun in the NHL, kind of trying to find my way. I owe a lot to that organization, obviously, and the staff that brought me in and kind of gave me my shot. So I'll always be appreciative of that organization.
And the Ducks, they have a lot of their top guys out. Looks like they're playing a big defensive game. You're going to try and break through and just overpower them here in the second?
Yeah, I think the second period will be important with the long change. We got to try and sustain a three-quarter ice game against these guys and play in the O-zone, kind of get rolling and get lines turning over against them.
All right, Josh Manson, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, buddy.
Well, great job, Riker. I know that was your first bench interview. You absolutely crushed it, and always great to hear from Josh Manson. Thanks for watching the First Intermission Report, brought to you by your local Ford stores.
I'm here with Kajardo Lindsay, who went from captain of his D1 football team to a district court judge and is now a very successful trial attorney for Dan Kaplan's Law. What advice would you have for kids who are trying to balance sports and academics?
You can do both at a very high level. Just turn off your phones, get off social media, and work your tails off.
To learn more about Kajardo's very successful career, check out his bio at dankaplaslaw.com.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one, your sister. Your buddy, the ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year in drive. Get 1.9% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $8,600 total value on select Silverado 1500 crew cab pickups when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Colorado Chevy dealer.
America, are you sitting down? Southwest is introducing assigned seating. Assigned seating! Assigned seating! Assigned seating! I can't believe it! Out of my way!
I can choose my seat?
Southwest has assigned seating. Plus, extra legroom seats.
Yeah. Now we can sit together on the plane.
Do we have to?
No.
I can't believe nobody's ever thought of this before.
I used to come look at my fish, but couldn't really see them. The water wasn't dark. My mind was. But my bipolar diagnosis set me free. And I could finally see everything I'd been missing.
Now's your chance to change to the Monkey and save. Get $20 off any oil change plus an extra $10 off when you switch to us. That's up to $30 in savings for a better oil change experience. Why switch? Because at Grease Monkey, it's about more than just car care. And now our upgraded service centers deliver even more. A fresh new look and fast, reliable service from our friendly certified technicians. No appointment needed. Grease Monkey, done fast, done right.
Colorado Avalanche Hockey on Altitude is brought to you by HCA Health One, dedicated to the health and well-being of our community and creating a healthier tomorrow. Visit HCAHealth1.com. Ball Corporation. Ball is celebrating 91 years of beer in cans. Celebrate Beer Can Appreciation Day. Choose aluminum. First Bank, now a part of PNC. Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And by Cigna Healthcare. Here comes period number 2 at Ball Arena. Mark Rycroft is down between the benches. John Michael Lyles here in the booth with me. I'm Mark Mosier. Avs and Ducks are scoreless through 1. And let's take a look at the Ball Refreshing Rewind highlights.
Well, the Avs only mustered 9 shots on net. Nathan McKinnon played almost half the period, 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Here's Ben giving us a little direction on McKinnon. That backhand attempted pass to Olofsson. Might have had a tap in. Good play in front. Here's McKinnon again, just finding that bumper position. He is absolutely rolling in that first period. Nothing to show for it. That was a quick shot. Tried to slide it low. But when Nate's cooking, there's usually no stopping him in a game like this. And guys, I don't know how much longer the Ducks can hang on here because they're so injured and the Avs are at home and they're hungry.
Now, one thing the Avs do, fellas, as the game goes on, they continue to press, and they eventually wear you down. That's why they're such a good third-period club, but that was a low-event period number 1. Avs with only 21 attempts to the net, the Ducks with only 16.
A lot of shots from the exterior for the Avs, and when you're Victor Olofsson, you get moved up to that top line, you have to understand Arturi Lehkonen coming off of there. A lot of times he's net front, so that's a place that he's got to find himself more than he was in the first period.
Wrapped up the boards by Burns. That puck is up and out. Lehkonen was streaking. There's Lacombe. Slams it ahead as Cologne got a piece of it. Manson goes up the boards. A two-hand shot by Nelson caught a leg. Wrapped away. It's Josh Manson up the middle. Tipped down the wing. Lehkonen was after it. Side of the net. Rounded comes Seneca. The big rookie able to give it up. He'll stay on the ice as Lacombe brings it into the Avalanche zone and drops it. Nobody home for the Ducks on that Seneca centering pass.
Well, you mentioned Nathan McKinnon, 9-12 played in the first period. Riker, 7:07 at even strength. Jackson Lacombe, 7:19 at even strength. You can see what Joel Quenneville's trying to do, matching him up against that McKinnon line the entire time.
Yeah, that top pair is going to be out there, right? Wrist shot blocked away. Paling let it fly. Nature's rink wide. McKinnon is in. Linsky tried to pitchfork it deep, couldn't. Here come the Ducks. Gauthier finds his trailer. Score! Jeffrey Viel on the transition game. Rips home his 2nd of the season. Just his 5th career goal, and the Ducks have a 1-0 lead.
2nd of the season, 2nd in 2 games. Now with a fight and 2 goals for the Anaheim Ducks after coming over from the Boston Bruins in a trade. And this is just a 3-on-2. Finding the trailer. Gauthier, and what a shot. Wedgwood screened Riker by Malinsky and Gudas. You can see Gudas, what he's trying to do, just drive Malinsky back, and then this shot, I don't think Wedgwood ever sees it.
Yeah, the coaches are not going to be happy with that play. Turnover at the blue line first of all. Then it's a 3-on-3 on the way back. But Marty Nate just gets pulled to the puck carrier. That's his man that scores the goal, VL. So a couple of breakdowns there leading to the back of the net for the Ducks.
Gauthier, the primary assist. Gudas the second. A shot. Trying to walk it straight away. Martin will give it up for Brindley. Avs need to find that next gear. That one skips out. Colton will twist back to his own zone.
Sometimes, ironically, you need a goal. No matter who scores it, just to jumpstart you. Because right now, the Avs are still sleeping. They have not found their legs.
The Avs are offside, trying to bring that one in. Don't forget, Pride Night returns February 2nd when the Avs take on the Red Wings at 7 p.m. Scan the QR code to get your ticket package with a Black or White Pride and Avalanche beanie with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the LGBTQ plus community.
I got my pride time, my pocket square ready to go as we take a look at head coach Jared Bednar there. You can tell he's almost prowling on the back of the bench. He's thinking, who's going to spark our team here?
Lacombe Slams that one in. Reversed by Girard. Stepping in the way of Lacombe. Taylor McCarr sort of waiting for that puck, guys. Allowed the defenseman go get on it. Parker Kelly got cut down. Back on his skates. Kelly couldn't blast it through.
And that's one difference from the American League to the NHL. In the American League, that puck's going to come to Taylor McCarr. In the NHL, the D-men, they'll jump in behind and just small little learning points for him.
On the near side, skipped up top. Manson thought about the one-timer. No shoot, saved by Dostal. Nobody there for the rebound. Skipped over. Now it's Bardakov. And again, fanned on by Manson. It'll come out.
Well, that was a bullet pass from Bardakov. Just a little too hot to handle for Josh Manson.
I should say the Fs had a couple guys there. Seneca, a nice hard play, and a good poke check. And Seneca runs right into Wedgwood. The net is off as the Fs attack. Give it up for Lehkonen. Drops it for Nelson. Wrist shot, broken stick. And we have a stoppage in play.
Well, we'll take a couple chances both ways here. Avs might have been lucky they didn't get a penalty on Seneca. But here it is deep in the zone, play across. And Taylor McCarr's in front here, guys. Look at how close. If there's any rebound, Taylor McCarr's jumping on a wide open net. I thought it was going to bounce for him. If that goes off the pad to the right, McCarr again, once again, has a chance of that first NHL goal. And Johnny, what a dangle by Seneca on that play.
Well, the little toe drag through his legs, and Manson gets a piece of the puck, gets a piece of the legs too. I don't think Wedgwood was happy that Seneca slid into him like that. And then as the puck went the other way, Avs have a scoring chance. So Scott Wedgwood is playing referee, dragging the net back into place.
He knew that the whistle was going to be done as soon as the scoring chance was done. That's stopped by Dostal. We'll see if the Avs can get cranked up now. Another face-off in the Duck zone. And there is Bennett Seneca. Second in points by a rookie this season.
Well, everybody thinks Matthew Schaefer is going to run away with the Rookie of the Year, but Demidov and especially the Seneca are going to have something to say about it. And just seeing Johnny, he got that puck with no time and space and did one of the silkiest moves I've seen. The talent is there. It's real.
Kicked up top by Natchez McCarr. Looks, wrist shot. That never got through. That puck careened off the back of Victor Olofsson. Yell. Had it blocked away is Malinsky. Looking for a little headman pass. Finds Olofsson. Break wide. That puck was headhunting. Olofsson with two Ducks on him. Haley closed the gap. Nice body up by McKinnon. He's got it. Centering pass knocked away. A little bit forced there. And the Ducks clear. Natchez now for McKinnon. Olofsson wrist shot, save, rebound. It's covered by Dostal as he got the first one in the upper body. And then the puck skipped back to him.
Well, Nathan McKinnon going to pay the price and just hammer Lacombe. They're going to see a little more of that in the Olympics, USA versus Canada. And then there's that great shot by Olofsson up and high on Dostal. Johnny, that's what we need from Olofsson. Keep shooting.
Keep shooting, and the rebounds have been there. Unfortunately, the bodies have not so far for the Avs, so that's got to be a focus for them the rest of this game. Getting bodies to the front of the net, take away the eyes of Dostal, capitalize on one or two of those rebounds.
You know, Johnny, when you talk like that, I hear Jared Bednar as well in my head. You can't just float on the perimeter. You've got to be there. The Avs are offside. And by there, you've got to be down low, getting gritty and dirty for those rebounds. And I want to correct myself as well. McCarr was there in that earlier shot from Manson. Kelly was there, but again, that puck not cooperating at all.
Well, and you go back to the teams that have had success against the Avs, the chaos in front of the net. So far, very little chaos in front of Dostal from the Avs.
Ducks win this one. Allison gave it across as Michikov hammered it in. Haven't called Michikov's name yet tonight. Swept up ice. Here comes Girardi. Back behind the cage, Helleson able to march away from everybody. It's a couple of big bodies and good skaters he was able to get away from.
And what you're seeing from Anaheim right now is terrific back pressure, allowing their D to stand up. Almost, I would say, zero odd man rushes for the Avs so far in this game.
Johnny, I was going to pick up on that too. They just aren't allowing anything for the Avs yet. Well played so far by the Ducks.
Bobbed in by Nichushkin. Slammed back up and out by Zoe. Manson gave it up as he took a hit. Avs in transition, looking for a 3-on-2, Briley wide. Slides it for Colton, a backhand shot. Dostal right there at the side of his crease, would never give up that post. And everything comes to a halt.
Well, at least that was an opportunity. 3-on-2. He talked about odd man rushes, Johnny. Finally, the Avs got one, but really couldn't create anything off of it. Coleman just a hope pass at the end. Look at the Avs coming into the picture. If somehow Ross could have backed that up or had a rebound created, finally had bodies in front, but nice coverage by Dostal.
Well, and the fourth man joining, Jack Ashawn, not afraid to get up in the play. Really solid skater. And that was something Jared Bednar touched on in his post-morning skate press conference.
Up top, Malinsky to Makar. Now it's Natchez. One-timer off the side of the net for McKinnon. Just out of his wheelhouse. Makar, nice sidestep. Slides it from Malinsky. One off a stick of Seneca. Now McKinnon, back to Makar with authority. Into the slot. Natchez couldn't get a piece. Now he does. Wrist shot, blocked. Good pressure by the top pair in the top line. Olofsson finds McKinnon as he chops it down. Natchez straight away. McKinnon shoots, save Dostal. Lucas Dostal would not give up that post, guys. He's basically waiting and waiting for McKinnon. He's right back in. Glove down by Natchez, wrist shot blocked. Oh, and Olofsson fans on his one-timer.
Well, Jets, I feel like that's the first shift of sustained offensive pressure. Let's see if the Avs can pile on, start working a few together in a row.
Making a change. In comes Parker Kelly. Went to the point. Nobody there for the Avs as Gauthier is stripped by Manson. He'll walk in, redirected save, rebound. In front, Bardakov can't score. Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot believe it.
Well, that started with Josh Manson and a brilliant pinch coming down the boards. He's able to steal the puck from Gauthier and get it to Bardakov. Here you can see Natchez feeding McKinnon, and Dostal is tall to the task. Blocker save. Goes to Bardakov. He actually loses control, and Manson drags Dostal across, and Bardakov puts it off the post with an empty net staring him in the face right here. The little bit of pressure from Gauthier, I think, threw Bardakov slightly off, Riker.
I cannot believe he hit the post on the forehead like that. I mean, that is directly on, square to the post, right back at him. That's one of the most heart-wrenching non-goals I've seen in some time.
Zakar Bardakov, one career goal.
That should have went in, guys.
Oh my goodness. Lobbed up and out. On a positive note, that pressure after the Ducks scored has been really good. Ripped up top, Minchkov. Wrist shot. Oh, and that went off two bodies and wide. Manson able to squeeze out VL. Girard. Nice little tornado. Rips it up ice. Minchkov got a piece. There was no icing here. Square up Bardakov's chest. There's a flag from Helleson. Kreider has been a little bit quiet tonight, but watch out, it's Gauthier off the iron short side. The Avs catch a huge break.
Huge break, and that starts Chris Kreider along the boards. A no-look pass through his legs. Taylor Makar just about 3 feet on the wrong side of his player coming out of the zone for the Anaheim Ducks. It results in a 2-on-1, and Avs get fortunate off the iron.
Here's Jack Ashawn. Good play by Nichushkin. Tipped off. Nelson tried to squeeze it through. It comes to Burns. Flips it. Dostal fights it off. That catching glove by Dostal has been interesting tonight, guys. He's had to fight several pucks off.
That was another knuckleball, too, from Brent Burns, and somehow he just hung on to it and fought it off.
Brought ahead Zellweger. Able to collect. There's Wedgwood just hanging on the near side of his crease as that one's up and out. Back it comes from McCarr. Tried to find Natchez. Olofsson. Ducks cut it off. Turnover. Moore turns and fires. Off a leg. Lays down deep. Loose puck. Shot wide of the net. Up it comes for LaCall. Just off the bench. Seneca stripped. Natchez again pounds it off a leg.
Avs getting a lot of little tiny passes blocked. Either Ducks are in the way, shin pad sticks, you name it. Just have to make it tape to tape.
And as Drury, that shot will find the screen off a stick. 10:45 to go, period 2. The Ducks have the 1-0 lead. The post. Well, it's doing its job for either team so far here in the second. A couple hits. Still a 1-0 Ducks lead.